Yo, what's going on YouTube? What's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Sean.
And I'm Shanna.
We're working on it. I don't know what we should do. But we're checking out the Hollies today. So this is a band that I've grown to know on the channel from you guys. And this is probably my favorite song from them. He ain't heavy. He's my brother. So we just reacted to Phil Collins. But with this one, it's going to be different, right? My wife hasn't heard the Hollies. He ain't heavy. He's my brother.
Not that I know of.
Yeah, so I'm fairly certain. Okay, my wife does have a bigger wealth of knowledge when it comes to music than I do. She definitely had a dad that was into the '80s music and '70s music and exposed her a lot. So sometimes I'll be hearing a song for the first time and she's already heard it before. So today, the Hollies, I don't think she's ever heard of them. The Hollies actually comes from Buddy Holly. So there were a lot of groups, even the Beatles. I guess it was Buddy Holly and the Crickets, and the Beatles took their name from the Crickets, Beatles. So I thought that was pretty cool. Buddy Holly, very short-lived life, big impact on music, and I look forward to maybe we can hear that and really take in his kind of vocals and what he does. I think he's really awesome with what he does. But we got the Hollies here. He ain't heavy. He's my brother. This song does have a meaning all throughout it, so just gonna go ahead and take a listen and see if you kind of pick up on what the vibe is about and stuff.
Okay.
So, but yeah, just keep that in mind that the lyrics are heavy. They're very nice. It's a very beautiful song, so I'm excited to have you give a listen to it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and spin this one up, guys, and yeah, I've heard it before on the channel, so if you're new here, I'm so happy my wife was willing to join me on this journey. But a lot of these songs I may have heard before, and we'll definitely hear some first-time ones together on the channel. Well, assuming we keep going on, so we'll go ahead and see how it goes. But let's go ahead and dive into the Hollies. He ain't heavy. He's my brother. He's even got a little music video going along with it. So, although that's not as important as the lyrics, but just so you see the people up there. Here we go.
The road is long, with a many winding tongue that leads us to who knows where, who knows where. But I'm strong. He ain't heavy, he's my brother. So on we go. His welfare is my concern. No burden is he to bear. He ain't heavy, he's my brother.
Got a great voice.
If I'm leaning at all, I'm leaning with sadness that everyone's heart isn't filled with the gladness of love for one another. It's a long, long road from which there is no return. While we're on the way to there, why not share?
harmonica.
He's my brother. He ain't heavy. He's my brother. He ain't
The drummer holds his sticks.
What's that?
The way the drummer holds his sticks is kind of.
How was it? Let me see.
Well, he looks like he's just like hanging out, like
Oh,
real, like
yeah,
relaxed.
just real relaxed. I don't know if you've seen the jazz drummers. They kind of hold them, I think, kind of on the inside sometimes. It's pretty interesting. So what'd you think?
It's a good. I mean, so I think that the meaning that you're talking about, it sounds like he's saying clearly there's something going on with his brother, like whether it's like drugs or like mental stuff or whatever. But he's trying to say he's not a burden, like he's not like a weight on my shoulders. He's not heavy.
Yeah. One of the things that I picked up on this one was the channel had me listen to a Don McLean song who did American Pie. They had me listen to a song called Vincent, and it's about Vincent Van Gogh, right? And Vincent Van Gogh, I didn't know. They let me know in the comment sections that he had a lot of mental health issues and stuff like that. I think at one point cut off his ear off. Well, he had a brother who always took care of him and looked after him, didn't give up on him, even through his episodes and stuff, and financially supported him and stuff. So I thought that was beautiful. That's one thing that the song made me think about. Not what the song is about, but it definitely is about taking care of family and things like that, in my opinion. But I also took it just as a bigger message for the world, like, take care of one another. Really do your best to find in your heart to help somebody in need and not give up on somebody, and let's look after one another, So I think it had a big message. But did you pick up on the bass line at all?
No,
I gotta show you real quick. The
So.
bass line, I absolutely love it. So
They look really young. The guitarist and the bassist both. They look really young.
yeah. Sorry, we just had a package delivered out there. Yeah, I don't know how old they were at this point. What's interesting about the Hollies that I've seen is that it appears they have videos from like back maybe in the 60s, 70s, and then they redid a lot of their songs and even reshot them like later on in their lives. So he might be like in the other videos like 50 or something like that, and they're doing like the same song. I haven't checked out the version of Hollies, He Ain't My Brother, but I've looked at one. It was Long Cool Woman in a Black Dress. So the first time I ever even listened to that song, turns out it was the later version, not even like the original. So I still haven't heard the original of that one. But let's go ahead. I want to show my wife real quick the bass line, because that's something that I think as you listen to music more and more, and I did on the channel, I try to definitely take in more of the atmosphere and what's going on. So sometimes it's easy to miss too. And I know when I focus too much on the music, I can miss out on the lyrics. Focus too much on the lyrics, miss out on some of the music sometimes. But that bass line is so amazing here. So I got to show it for you. It's actually, we could probably start it off a little bit and then hear it from here. That's beautiful the way it enters.
The road is long with a many winding tongue.
Oh, it's so nice. What do you think about that?
I like bass in a lot of songs. So
Yeah, it's really nice. It hits. But yeah, this song, I think it just has a heavy, amazing message. I don't know. I look at me and my brother, and it was an interesting time when we were growing up. I would say we were always at heads, and maybe that's a brother thing, or maybe it's a sister thing too. I don't know. Were you and Amber always at each other's heads?
I guess maybe as we got a little older, like more towards high school years.
Yeah, so we had it was always the brother, the big brother don't want little brother around, and it was like the mom and dad take your little brother with you everywhere you go. So my brother and me just butted heads all the time, but I love that once our family really splintered and hit the heaviest tides is where we became like amazing brothers to each other, and I feel like we've held that ever since that point. So about the point that I was like 14 years old and he was 17, we really like grew and held on to each other, and we've treated each other very well. Fortunately for me, I haven't ever had like a falling out with my brother or anything, but this song just kind of makes me think about that too, is just how close I actually am in heart with my brother, even though of course we got our own lives, our own families and stuff like that. We treated each other very well, very respectfully, and he knows I'm a phone call away. You know, same with him. I know I can call him up, talk to him about anything that's on my mind. So, but yeah, so overall, Hollies, down with it, feeling it. The singer's amazing, ain't he? I thought he was pretty good. So once again, if there's more, I appreciate it. Let us know. You got anything?
I do not.
All right, well, we'll see you on the next one. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you for being here with me. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
All right, we'll see y'all on the next one, guys. Peace.
Bye.
Long, long road.